Hi everyone, my name is Sima. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Colourpop unboxing and full face of Colourpop makeup. I usually do like one big Colourpop order a year, and I kind of try to keep it at that. Like I wait till they have a 30% off sale, and then I kind of grab like everything I've been eyeing, and I usually aim to keep it at like around 200 bucks or less. So they finally did have one of those sales, and I grabbed a bunch of stuff and I have a really big box next to me. I'm very excited to try it all. I'm sorry if I look really sweaty. It's like a gazillion degrees. We're in the middle of a heat wave. I'm sweating. This ring light is really bright and I can feel it making me sweat, but I'm hoping that my makeup still looks good despite it all. I didn't get like one of everything, so I will be like supplementing what I didn't buy new versions of, which is stuff I already have, but I will try to keep it all Colourpop. And if not, I will try to substitute it for something that's also low price drugstore-esque, just so that it's not like, here are all these cheap products, plus a Marc Jacobs mascara that I don't even know if it's on sale anymore. If this seems interesting to you, please keep watching. So to start off, I'm just gonna unbox everything. I have like one box that's like separate because for some reason they sent me, so Colourpop did a Barbie collaboration very recently, and I'm like a sucker for Colourpop collabs. Like I know collabs are literally just there for marketing hype, and every time they get me, like I fall for it every single time. And like I saw they had this Barbie collab and I was like, this is so cute. And I restrained myself from getting, like, I didn't get everything because I've decided to become more nuanced in what I pick up from Colourpop collabs. But they did have a mirror, which I don't think they've ever had like a standalone mirror before. And so I needed to get the mirror, and so I did get the mirror, but they shipped it separately for some reason. I don't know why. Thanks a latte. Colourpop used to give you, these cards used to be like handwritten. I kind of miss when they were, but sorry, we're late. XOXO Colourpop, you weren't really late. To be honest, it all shipped very quickly. This is a lot of packaging for like one box though. Like, oh my God, did they give me a little gift? Okay, I'd heard about this happening, but it hasn't happened to me in a really long time. So when Colourpop ships things late, they give you like a little extra as like a present. So they gave me a Super Shock shadow that I didn't order. This is in the color Illusional. This is so cute, actually. It's so funny because this like itself was only like, I think $10. And the free Super Shock they threw in is like $5 or $6. So that's kind of fun. Oh no, I remember why this came separately. It's because it was sold out when I ordered my box during the 30% off sale. And then when it came back in stock, I waited until they had free shipping worldwide, no minimum, and then I ordered it. And so that's why it came separately. But it's so cute that they gave me this little Super Shock with it. So it comes in this really pretty box. It says Barbie Colourpop. It's so cute. It's just, Barbie makes me so nostalgic for being a kid. Like I love it. And Colourpop knows this. They know they're playing off of people's nostalgia when they do collabs like Lizzie McGuire and Barbie and Bambi and all these Disney franchises. Like they know. This is like honestly kind of an ugly mirror. I was hoping it would have Barbie on the back. I feel like I should have looked better on the website. I thought it would have like this design on it. It literally just says Barbie. But it's a cute little heart, and I think it's like a decently fun like size. Like, you know, if you don't want to like worry about carrying around a mirror, this is like a palette mirror and you just want like a handheld one. This is kind of cute. I'm not mad about it. Also, like, please excuse this bump. It's been on my face for like a while. I've had this like weird pimple that like will not go away. This is actually a really nice mirror. It's like a little too HD, to be honest. I don't think I need to see my face in definition that is this high, but oh well. Very cute. Let's just keep it pushing. I guess now that this is like here, I should open it. This is really, I have not bought a Super Shock shadow in such a long time because I've been trying to not get single shadows as much because I feel like I never use single shadows. I always grab a palette. But this is so pretty. It's like this it's like that blue purple color. You know that deep like shade that's like purple. It's a purple that goes strongly, like it's almost like duochrome in that like it looks really blue in some lights and really purple in others. And it has like a little diamond embossed into it. It's like really pretty. I'm like obsessed. This is so pretty. Okay, so this is the big kahuna box. Look at this, look at how giant this box is. I have like problems disease. I do fully think Colourpop is like the fast fashion of makeup, and I mean that like in the most derogatory way possible. They have new releases all the time, but because it's so cheap, they like somehow market you into thinking you need to get like 55 palettes when like no human person needs that much dirt for their eyeballs. And I say all this being the dumbass person that buys all the dirt they're never gonna use for their eyeballs. But anyways, I do think this box is like misleadingly large. Like a lot of this is just empty space and like packing foam. But there also is like a shit ton in here. Okay, so you know what I was just saying about the nostalgia? Like the nostalgia hit me hard. They had a lot of really fun collabs this year, but I did get a lot of stuff that wasn't makeup. Like I got these scrunchies from, so Colourpop has a sister brand called, they have Soul Body, which is body care products, and then they have like Fourth Ray Beauty, which is like their skincare stuff. Yeah, so this Fourth Ray Beauty, I got these like scrunchies from them. These actually feel really nice. really high quality. Yeah, I just got these because I always want more scrunchies. Like I always lose my scrunchies, and I want as many scrunchies as I can possibly get in like different colors. So like whenever I see scrunchies, I buy scrunchies. Yeah, I was like, I knew I had more. I got 2 sets of scrunchies. So those are like these kind of fun spring colors, and then I also got this like set of like neutrals. Scrunchies. If it gets too hot, I might put my hair up because I can't cope with this. Oh, so this is from 4th Ray Beauty also. It's a lavender body milk. I just got this because I was out of my body cream that I usually use when I get out of the shower. So I figured I would try this out and see if I like it. And if I do, I will continue to get it because like I think it's reasonably priced. And if I don't like it, then it's not the end of the world because it's not a very expensive product. It's just like lavender body milk. I'm gonna open it. It's probably gonna smell like lavender. Oh, it has a seal. One sec, my bad. It literally smells like lavender. Like if you know what lavender smells like, that's what it smells like. I'm gonna like put a little bit on my hand just to kind of get like an idea of like the consistency. Although, why is this still not opening? What am I doing wrong? Why are there 2 different seals? I don't understand. So there's like a little there's a little like paper seal, and then there's also like the little like metally one that you have to break, which is why I was having issues. But putting like literally like the tiniest little dab on my hand just to like get an idea. So it smells really good. So again, if you like lavender, get lavender. I just got lavender because like I like the scent. But they have like a billion different scents. They say they do different things. I don't know if I believe that they do, but I just like lavender scented things. So this is nice. It's not too thick. It definitely feels like moisturizing, but it's also not like overwhelmingly like thick or like goopy. Like I feel like it like immediately sunk into my skin, and it smells good. I don't know what the long-term like moisturizing impact is gonna be, but it smells good. So very nice. It says it's a lightweight daily moisturizer. Apply daily to clean skin immediately after showering. That was that. So let's start with palettes. I got a whole bunch because I have symptoms disease that makes me really, really constantly want new eyeshadow palettes. I got, how many? Oh God, 1, 2. So I got 4 eyeshadow palettes because I have a brain disease. So one was the aforementioned Barbie collab. This is the Malibu Barbie pressed powder palette, which I'm very excited for. See, usually I think Barbie, like, even though I buy a lot of them, Colourpop's, I buy them for packaging because Colourpop's collabs are not super inspired. This one I actually think like nails it. Like it's just like, because a lot of them are not bright enough for what they should be. This one I actually think did a really like admirable job of being bright. I think for a Barbie palette, I would have maybe thrown in a couple more like pinks. But it has 2 pinks, it has 2 blues. No, it's 3 pinks, sorry. It's 3 pinks, 2 blues. 4 pinks if you count that Boardwalk shade as like a kind of almost pink. 2 orangey-ish ones and some neutrals and a bright yellow. So like I think considering it's not just Barbie, it's like Malibu Barbie specifically, I think it's a pretty good job. Like this makes me think of the beach, and it makes me think of being like a Barbie on the beach. I just think it's pretty, you know? I just think it's fun. It's fun, it's nostalgic. I like the packaging, it makes me happy. It makes my soul feel good. The other nostalgic as hell marketing gamble that I fell for, and this one was like really interesting because I wasn't even like, I watched Lizzie McGuire a little bit as a child, but I was never like huge into Lizzie McGuire. But like, again, look how fucking cute this is. I think I don't even keep at the outer packaging, but I just like saw this and I was like, I'm not gonna buy everything from the Lizzie McGuire collection because I truly like do not care that much. But this palette I just thought was so cute. It's called What Dreams Are Made Of. And it has like the glitter flowers and the little cartoon Lizzie. And like, okay, this is another one where I think they actually like fully like nailed it with the colors. Like these bright greens, are you kidding? These greens. And this like, these purpley pinks, it's just like, I just love it. I just love it so much. And like, ah! Sorry, I dug my nail into the shade, into bye-bye. Oh no, I'm such a failure. Ah! Oh no, but I just like, it's so pretty. I'm like, I love it so much. It's so cute. It's just genuinely like the fucking cutest thing in the whole world. And the other two, these two I actually like, everyone's like, oh, Sima, how many more basic palettes do you need? I literally did not buy these for like years. Like I fully waited for like ever. Like I kept being like, I shouldn't get these palettes. I don't need them. And then not getting them. And then I would put them in my cart every time I made a Colourpop order, and then I had to put them back and be like, Sima, you don't need these. And I did this for like several, like however long these palettes have been out, I've been doing that every single time. Like I've like put these in my cart and taken them out like 7 different times, and I finally was like, fuck it, we're doing it this time. For the record, I also made this order like right after I got my job, and I was like, to celebrate, we're making a Colourpop order. So this is like, they're I can't talk, I'm so sorry, I'm sweating so hard. These are 2 palettes. They're the Into Bloom. It's the Into Bloom palette duo. It's in Big Poppy and Little Ray of Sunshine. First of all, I just think the packaging is really cute. I didn't know these duos came like in this little box thing. I just thought they would be like 2 separate boxes. But this is Little Ray of Sunshine, which has got these like neutrals and like yellows and oranges, which I think are really, really cute. I don't know if these colors are coming across like true on camera, but they're really pretty. And then like, to be honest, more so than that, the one that I literally have, I can't say Low Rose Sunshine was the one I really wanted, but this Big Poppy was the one that I like had dreams about, like fully. I don't know what it was about this. I think it was just like a combination of like the packaging. I just think the poppies are so pretty, although they looked a lot more red on the website, but I just like looked, this like looks fully like someone like clawed it. I don't know what happened to like this shade specifically, like floral out. It looks like someone clawed it. It's very strange. But I just like, looked at this and I was like obsessed. It was just like so pretty. I don't know what it was. It was just like the fall vibes like overtook me, and I was like, I need to have this. So I finally just like did the thing and got this little duo, and I think it's really cute. I love this little book format that it has going on that I didn't even realize was a thing they were doing. I usually don't keep outer packaging, but I will keep it for this duo just because I think it actually makes it easier to like store them and not lose them. Those are the only eyeshadow palettes I got. I just get some other eye things, but those are the only palettes. And then another palette I got was, again, I got so many of the Barbie things, to be honest with you. I didn't get all of the Barbie collection because there were just some of the lipstick shades I just didn't want, but I did get this Barbie Colourpop highlighter, which is a lot bigger than I thought it was gonna be. Like, this thing is huge. Holy shit. It is enormous, but it has like a really big mirror. So like I can probably like peel this off, and I might do that later to use. But this is like really, really pretty. It's like, oh, it's like, oh, that's a pretty color. Oh my God, that's such a pretty shade. I don't know if you guys can see, but that's so pretty. It's like very gold. I think this would look very, this looks good on me now, but I think it would look even better on me if I like was like tanned. Oh God, I'm sweating so hard. And then, okay, so there are 3 lip duos for the Barbie collection. I only got one because like one of them was like a true red, and I like just have too many true reds, and then one of them was like a nude that was just like too light for me. The one duo I got was this one, and it doesn't seem to have a name. Okay, it doesn't say what this duo specifically is called, but I got the duo that has the lip pencil in Dream House and the lipstick, oh, it's just Dream House. The lipstick and the lip pencil are both called Dream House. It's just like kind of like a more like my kind of like My Lips But Better shade. And again, like the packaging is really cute. It has a little Barbie logo on it, and then same, and it's just like a matching lip pencil. Should I swatch these? Sorry, I feel like I'm doing really badly in the swatching department. That's the pencil, and then this is the lippy. It's a Luxe lipstick, I think. It's a creme lipstick. So it's like a lot pinkier in real life than on the website, but I think it's like pinky in a way that will work for me nonetheless. So like very exciting. Oh my God, it's so sweaty. I'm so hot. This is another thing I just got. It's like an exfoliating mitt from Sol. I almost got, Sol has like this gradual tanning cream that I almost got, and then I got like spooked because I've never like self-tanned before, or like I don't tan in any capacity that's not like lying in the sun. So I was a little afraid that I would like fuck it up and then like make my body like brown or super splotchy, so I didn't end up getting it. But I have heard it's actually a really good product. Like I did some reviews, and like I read some reviews, and people did say it was like a good product if you aren't experienced with tanning, because it's really hard to fuck it up because it's gradual. But I still kind of spooked myself, so I didn't get it. But I did get this Sol exfoliating mitt just for in the shower. I think it'll be good for like really getting in there. So that was just like another body product I got. So I do want something to help me exfoliate more when I'm in the shower. Oh, so okay, I fell into this trap where I said in my last Colourpop full face that I shouldn't buy face products from Colourpop because their suggestions to me are always incorrect. I'm really bad at shade matching based on like their pictures on their website because their pictures aren't correct. And then I fell for it anyways, and I got the Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation in a shade that is probably too light for me, because whatever shade I get is always too light for me, but I'm like always afraid to get too dark, so I never get the right shade. Anyway, so we're gonna try a foundation. I don't know if I'm not expecting too much of it, but I'm excited to try it. I didn't get the Bambi palette or like really all that much from the Bambi collab because I just don't have that much of an attachment to Bambi, but I did think this was just very cute. It's the Morning Light Pixie Puff highlighter. You just like, it's just like super cute, and you like pop it open, and there's like a little puff highlighter, and there's like highlight, and you just like puff it, and then it's just like glitter highlight like for your body and stuff. I just thought it was really cute, and also just like a really nice like display piece. Like one day I'm gonna have a really big, very pretty vanity, and I will have this on display just because I think it's cute. This makes me sound like such a Disney adult, but like it's cute, you know? I should have worn a shirt that had like a lower neck so I could puff my neck. Anyway, so it's white right now. We're gonna puff it in there, get some nice highlight. I'll put it on my like arm or something. Oh, it's cute. It gives my arm like this like glittery sheen. See, that's like really nice if you know you're gonna be in like a bathing suit by a pool. I think this would be a really fun product to wear. But yeah, I mostly got it just to be a display piece because I wanted something from the Bambi collection, but I didn't want any of the actual products because I didn't like the palette. I didn't like, because they had like mini palettes for this collection, so you would have to like, I feel like my completionist brain would be like, get all of the palettes. It wouldn't just be able to pick one, and I didn't like any of them enough individually to get them anyway, and I didn't want all 4, or however many there were, so I just was like, get this, because then you don't have to pick between Bambi and Thumper, because like each palette was like for a character, so I was like, this way you don't have to pick between Bambi and Thumper. You can just get, and Flower, you can get all of them. The whole crew is on here, and I think it's really cute. I did get I didn't get the whole Bambi collection. I did get a pair of lashes because I wanted to get a pair of lashes. It just happened to be the pair that I like ended up picking was from the Bambi collection. Yeah, I keep wanting to become a person that wears lashes, so I keep buying lashes and then I keep chickening out. But maybe we'll try them today. So these are the Falsies in Oh Dear, which again, very cute. And then I got a lipstick in the shade Thumper because I think I just liked the shade. There was like 3 or 4 lipsticks. Oh no, it's a lip gloss. Sorry, there we go, that makes sense. I was like, do I need more lipstick? Luna, what is the situation here? Anyways, I got this, I think I wanted to try this gloss formula. So I got like 2, I think, of the glosses. So I got this Bambi shade in Thumper. It's like this pretty glittery, like, light pink. Speaking of Luxe glosses, I also got this one in the shade, what shade is this? It doesn't say on the box. But okay, so I also really wanted the Raw Beauty Kristi collab palette, but that like was sold out and has been sold out forever. But I got this, so that gloss had glitter in it. This one doesn't seem to have any glitter in it. It's just like a pure like nude. I'm in the shade Wildflower as part of the Raw Beauty Kristi collection, which has really, really cute outer packaging. I actually genuinely really want that palette. Not even because it's a Kristi collab, just because like her shade selection was so good. Like it has like these really like deep, rich jewel tones. Not jewel tones because they're like matte, but like really rich, like earthy forest tones. And I just love the like, I just really love the theme of the palette, like it just being the Pacific Northwest and the forest and like all the mushroom names are just like really cute. But almost everything in that collection was sold out. Like the gloss and like this one Super Shock shadow was kind of like all I got. So I also got the Super Shock shadow in Campfire, which was like the only one that was left in stock. Because I don't know if that's coming back in stock, but I just want to get some part of this collab because I really do love and support Kristi. Anyways, I love that the packaging is green. It has this little mushroom on it. This Campfire shade is like really pretty. It's like this like coppery orange color. That's just like beautiful. Like it's stunning. I didn't swatch that other Super Shock. I'll go get it and I'll swatch it for you guys at some point. We're almost done, I swear, and then I can get to the makeup. I want to get everything out of the way. So I got this Sol Face and Body Bronzing Balm. Apparently this is a hit on TikTok and I wanted to try it because I always want to get into like cream products more and I never do. So I picked the shade Medium because I feel like it's a safe bet. Yeah, it's a bronzing balm. We're gonna try it. We're gonna see how it works. I hope it's good. It smells nice. It smells kind of like beachy. Like it smells like there's some sort of like coconut undertone to it. I like the packaging. It's simple. I feel like I truly lost my mind a little bit doing this. Okay, so this is the other Super Shock. It's that illusional shade they gave me for being late. Swatch that one also. Although it's ruining the very pretty diamond embossing. Oh, this is such a pretty color though. Oh my god, holy shit. Oh, this is gorgeous. It's such a nice duochrome. It's like purpley, but it kind of like shifts into like, it's like dark, almost like black, gray, green. I can't even describe it, but it's so pretty, holy shit. This is a color that is really pretty, but like, you have to plan if you want to incorporate into like a look. Couple more things, and then I think I'm done opening stuff, and then I can put stuff on my face. So I got a bunch of these. So I want to try a couple things. So I got this Colourpop So Juicy Plumping Gloss because I've heard really good things. I got it in Princess Cut, which is just like the clear gloss. I just want to try it. I've heard good things. I don't really have that many clear glosses, but I've heard they're useful to have, so got that. This is just like a catalog of like my mental illness that makes me buy insane amounts of makeup. But I got 2 of the Colourpop Cheek Dews, which are like their serum liquid blushes. One in the shade Psst, and one in So Cosmo. So one's like this dark like berry color, and then one is like more of like an orangey shade. Like an orangey dusty rose kind of thing. And then I got a blush stick in the shade Aloha, which is just like, it's a stick. You roll it out, it's blush. Basically, I just got one of a bunch of formulas that I was really curious about. And I'm gonna see what I like and what I don't like, and then if I like something, I might buy more shades of it. Is the problem, is the situation. And then I got like a light stick, which is really the same thing but in highlighter form, in the shade Bullseye, which, yeah, it's just a highlighter shade. I'm definitely not gonna be able to try all this today because there are like 5 different blushes and highlights, but we'll try some and see how it goes. Oh, this is a Luxe lip oil in the shade Local Time, which is from some collab. I didn't get it because of the collab. I just got it because I wanted to try lip oil. Again, I don't really wear lip oils, but I've heard people really like them, and especially if you don't, I've heard if you don't like gloss because it's sticky, which I often do not enjoy. I've heard lip oils are a fun alternative, so I got this shade, Local Time, which is a lip oil, and we'll see how it compares to the glosses, I guess. We're almost there, I swear. And then I got 4 lippy sticks, which I still adore. I still love the Colourpop lippy sticks in the shades Sweet Stuff, Soft Side, Fab, and Nice Things. Or did they change the packaging on these bad boys? Or was this, I think this might have also been for some kind of collab, but I just got it because I love the lippy sticks. Like, they're like confirmed to be a formula I genuinely really enjoy. Where should I swatch these? Let's swatch them on this hand. Fab is like this brownie nude. Nice Things is like more of like a coral nude. Ooh, that's a lot more pink. It comes out a lot pinker. I don't know how that's gonna look on me, but I'm intrigued. And then I got Sweet Stuff, which is like a berry tone, a berry pink tone. I hope you guys can see this. I have no idea if I'm swatching while I'm not wearing my glasses. I can't see shit. It's sweaty as fuck. I hope this is an interesting video, and if it's not, then that's okay. I just wanna have fun with makeup, and if nobody else likes it, that's okay. Soft Side is my last one, which is like a deeper brown. Whoa, those are my colors. And in that middle spot is that like Barbie highlighter that I swatched earlier. And then the last thing I got is I just got this Matte About You color sticks kit, which is like, it's like 4 different, like, to my understanding these are meant to be like eyeshadow sticks. And I thought they would be fun to just do like creative looks with. So those are the shades. I guess let me just like swatch a couple. I mostly got these, I thought they'd be fun for like doing like really like I don't know, more editorial eyeshadow looks. So this is the green shade. I don't know what it's called. It doesn't seem to have a name on it, but it's like a mint green shade. So there's that. There's like the more brownie one. I don't know if you guys can like see anything I'm doing, to be honest. And then there's like, let's do this bright yellow. I just think it'll be fun for like detail work, you know? That's pretty, it's bright. Oh, it's so hot. I don't know if there's a heat wave where you guys are, but I am dying. I'm gonna move the non-makeup stuff out of the way. So I'm probably just gonna supplement this with like other Colourpop products that I have just to make it a full face. So to start off, I'm just gonna grab this All-Star Matte and Blur Primer that I already have and just put that on. And I'm gonna like kind of try to do my best to talk about the new products and not so much the stuff I've already talked about in my other Colourpop video, because a lot of the stuff I'm reusing is stuff I've already mentioned how I feel about. This is an okay primer. It's like, it primes. It's not super spectacular. Okay, so let's grab this Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Foundation and let's see how much it's not my shade, because I can already tell you it's not going to be. Man, and I swatched all over my hand, so I can't even pump it onto that part of my hand. I guess we'll go up. I guess I'll pump it on like my forearm. You know what, actually? I might have figured it out. This might not be too bad. Or it might be awful. Don't laugh at me if I'm like totally wrong about this, but. No, are you kidding? Holy shit, actually. I don't know what it looks like in camera. I said this before, my foundation always looks insane on camera. But in real life, that's not bad. That is not bad at all. I don't look like a clown in real life, which I usually do when I order from Colourpop. I might have done it. I might have cracked the code. I might be medium 105N Colourpop. I might have figured it out. Well, while we're at it, might as well use this pretty Barbie mirror to get a better look at what we're doing. No, this genuinely is like not bad. In terms of color match, I've had way worse with Colourpop. Like if I end up liking this foundation, I will be thrilled, because the shade actually is a shade I can use. Like, I'm thrilled. I'm so happy. I hope I like the actual foundation. I don't like my choice of brush, but that's probably because the brush was just like already dirty. I need to clean my brushes. I'm so bad at cleaning my brushes, but in terms of like pure, yeah, the shade is good. I have no qualms really about the shade. As far as internet purchasing goes, this can be so much worse. I don't even know if they have one that matches me better. They might, but if they do, I don't know about it. But I don't feel like this is bad. Like, I thought for sure I would have to like pile on some bronzer or something to like make it not be too light, but no. It might be like a tinge to like orange maybe in real life, but like honestly, this fucks. It really does. I have coverage everywhere I would like to be covered. Yeah, it like blended right into my arm, or that where I pumped it. Yeah, man. We'll see how I feel about like how it wears. especially in this heat, but color match is good. It's a little blotchy, but I think that might just be because this brush is not the greatest. Like this brush is leaving streaks. I think that's part of my issue. But it feels good. It feels not too heavy, but also not too light. Like it definitely covered. Like I have coverage. This compels me. I'll be honest with you guys. I'm very impressed. I'm gonna grab the Hyaluronic Pretty Fresh Creamy Concealer. Have already had this for a while. I think the shade match was okay on this, or maybe it was too dark. I can't remember. Yeah, this could be a little bit lighter for a concealer, but it's also not like obnoxiously dark. Like, I could probably do with this being like a shade or two lighter. I just like to go a little bit lighter on my under eyes because I just think my dark shadows need help. Yes, this is 105N in concealer. So if it's a one, I don't think it's a 1-to-1. I think it is a little bit lighter, but I think I would go like a shade or two up from the concealer as well. But I guess the 105.9 is like meant to be my shade. Just gonna blend that in right under my eye. Like I would do like a little more brightening under my eye, but that's okay. That would be a good concealer to like spot conceal though, because it's like the right shade to like conceal spots and not too light. Like you can't really spot conceal pimples with concealer that's like two shades too light because you just draw attention to it. I'm going to grab this Colourpop No Filter setting powder, which I've had forever. I do like it, and I am getting it literally everywhere. I hope I'm in frame. I like genuinely can't tell because I'm like angled super weirdly, I feel like. Sorry, this video I feel like is gonna be a mess and it's probably not gonna get that many views, but that's okay. Sometimes I just want to play with makeup, especially when I'm stressed. And I feel like I'm really stressed this week because it's the Stanley Cup finals, and you know what I thought when the Stanley Cup finals started, or when the Stanley Cup like playoffs started? I was like, my Canadians are 18th in the whole league. I thought that we're even in playoffs. Very kind, very like lovely of the universe to give that to us. Thank you, Scotiabank North Division. Which I was having this discussion with my friend Elaine. It's so funny to me that look, each of the divisions is like sponsored by like a different like bank or like a different company. Like one of them's Honda or something. But like the Scotiabank or the Scotia North Division. Like, are you fucking kidding me? But anyways, shout out to the Scotia North Division for somehow getting us into the playoffs. I'm just having this Colourpop No Filter pressed powder, which again, I've had for a while. I do like it. Just gonna put that down on the rest of my face, which I'm realizing now was a mistake because I have a cream bronzer, and usually you don't want to put cream on top of powder because it makes it skip. So if this does skip, I'm not gonna judge it on that merit because I fucked up and put this on when I shouldn't have. So that's on me, that's my bad. Literally like rookie mistake, but oh well. I was just happy to make it to the playoffs, and then we came back from 3-1 to beat the Leafs and make it to the second round, which is like great for me, but especially funny for people that like want to dunk on the Leafs, which like, does anyone dunk on the Leafs more than the Leafs dunk on themselves? Let's be honest. But it was just funny to me. And then, but the thing was, making it past Toronto was like funny because again, it was like one of those things where it's like, oh my God, the Leafs like basically we handed the win to the Leafs and then they handed it back to us. They were like, actually, we don't want to break our streak of not advancing in the playoffs. So I was like, okay, whatever. But then we swept the Jets. And you know, like that thing where they're like, hope breeds eternal misery? That's what happened. Because I was like, I didn't have hope when the playoffs started. And then I got hope. And now I'm actually like, now that we're like, we beat the Jets, we beat the Leafs, we beat Vegas, and we're in the finals, which is in my entire life, that has never happened. Like the last time this happened was 1993, which was 2 years before I was fucking born. This has never happened before. So like, now I actually like, have hope, which means I'm like very invested, which means when we don't do well, like game 1 versus Tampa, it like stresses me out a lot and wreaks havoc on my psyche. The last time this happened to me, like last time I was this invested was like 2015 or whenever it was. And then PK Subban got traded and I kind of like checked out a little bit, to be honest with you, because that trade like hurt my feelings. Like I get very personally invested in things and like that hurt me as a human person because like I love PK Subban, I love Carey Price, I love their on ice dynamic. I was very distressed by that turn of events. So I checked out for a bit, I'll be honest with you. Like you can call me like a fake fan or whatever. Like I was still rooting for the Habs, but I was not like as invested as I had been prior. And so this reeled me all back in. And now I'm like invested and now it's up, like if shit happens poorly, which look, it by all means might. Like Tampa is a very good team. I am not gonna lie to you, I feel very outgunned. I'm gonna be sad, is what I'm trying to say. Anyway, I'm so off topic. I just grabbed the Soul Face and Body Bronzing Balm and just this angled brush that I got. And I am just gonna like go in there and I guess try to like sculpt my face a bit and hope for the best. This smells really good. Like I mentioned, it smells very like beachy, like vacation-y. So apparently, and I don't know this because I don't go on TikTok very often. Like I only watch TikToks that like escape TikTok containment and like appear in my life on other social media platforms. Like I have a TikTok account, but I barely use it, and I don't want to get invested in it because I feel like I already spend too much time on social media. I don't want to add another social media platform to the mix to like reel in and take up more of my time. But apparently the kids on TikTok really love this. I kind of get it. This is a really nice, like I feel very, like it just blends really easily. Like I thought for sure it was gonna like skip because of the powder, but it's not really. And I'm not even like very good with using like cream products. Like I don't really use them all that much. I feel like I need to get in closer so you guys can see better, but she's doing a great job, to be honest. I'm not mad. I'm sorry I'm angled. I have like my table angled a little bit so I can like have all my shit in front of me, but then also like not have it like block off the camera, which is kind of why I'm angled a little bit strangely, but I hope it still works. I guess we'll find out in editing. I'm still like figuring out like the best setup for like makeup stuff. I don't have like one of those lenses that you can just like reel in and out and like pull close to your eyes and then pull away. So I kind of like, I feel like optimally I would want to be closer, especially when I'm doing my eyes and stuff, but I just don't have the setup capacity for that. I'm very bronzed. I think I might have like gone a little overkill just because I was having fun. But yeah, I really like this. This is really nice. I will be reaching for this more often when I'm trying to not be lazy, because I get very lazy and I grab like all powder products because I just find that easier to use. But this is really nice. I feel very beachy. I feel like almost a little too beachy. Like again, I think I went a little bit ham. I might be looking orange on camera. I don't look orange in real life, but I do look like a person that put on too much bronzer. Like it's not Trumpy, but it could be, you know? Like we're like approaching it. Sorry, I should stop. I'm just having fun. Cream, that's the other thing with cream products, they're too fun. Next, I'm gonna grab a blush, but I don't know which blush I wanna grab. I am going to grab this Cheek Dew in So Cosmo. And I'm going to peel off this little thing that's blocking off the end. And then I think I'm also gonna put some, again, I would ordinarily just put on my palm, like on the top of my hand, but there's swatches there, so I'm gonna just put it on my like wrist. This is like a very bright orange, like brighter than I thought it was gonna be. I'm gonna grab this blush brush and just kind of like buff it like onto my hand a bit, and then just go right in. That is the one thing I love about cream blush and like this like serum type situation is it looks so naturally fleshed. Like I just look like I've been in the sun for a while. Like this is beautiful. Oh my god, I love this. And this is on top of powder, which was like my personal fuck up. Like I shouldn't have done that. And it doesn't even matter. Like it looks so beautiful. Holy shit. Like this is stunning. I am fucking, this is so good. These cheeky dews are so pretty, and they're like very easy to use. Like I wanted to get one of those. So Rare Beauty, like Selena Gomez's brand, has these like liquid blushes, and I've heard they're very nice. But I was like very apprehensive about those because I've heard they're like insanely pigmented, and I was like, I don't have the restraint for something that's insanely, like this is not insanely pigmented, and I'm already like piling it on my nose and my whole face. I don't have the restraint. Like when I put things on, I kind of want to just like go ham and like until I look sunburnt, like I do now. Like that blush looked totally normal, and then I piled it on my nose, and now I look like I've been in the sun for too long. But I just like I don't have the restraint, so less pigmented, to be honest, is better for me. That's beautiful. It's so pretty. I'm not gonna put this on because I already have enough blush on, but I will kind of like put some on my hand and just kind of get like an idea of the texture. Yeah, this also seems pretty like easy to blend in. Maybe I'll try it another time, but yeah, no complaints on that front. Big fan of these cheek dews. These cheek dews are so pretty. Okay, highlight. I guess I will grab this highlight, which is this light stick in Bullseye. And I'm just gonna grab my finger and like just go over the top and just like get some on my finger and then just like tap it where I want it. Because I feel like if I just went on with the stick, it would just like leave a line. Whereas with this, I can kind of like just blend it in the way I would like it to be. I don't know if it's just how hot it is, but this is like blending so effortlessly into my skin. Like again, it just looks, it doesn't look natural, like my face is covered in like products, but it doesn't feel like it feels like it just melts like seamlessly into my skin, and then it just seems like my skin has always looked this unnatural. Does that make sense? Like it's not sitting on top of my skin. I just look like my skin always looks this incredibly intense. My Cupid's bow. Oh, I love when you put on too much highlight and you just look sweaty. That's the vibe currently. So is anyone else watching the Loki show? Ah! Oh no, sorry. Oh no, I just dropped this right on my phone and it like dug into like the side button. So you have to like really push these in until they like audibly click. Why not, just for fun, I'll also take a little bit of this Barbie highlight and just like put a teensy weensy bit like right on top. Just for some like extra oomph. Like I'm not going anywhere, like I'm literally gonna like watch Supernatural with my friend after this and then edit the video. So like nothing interesting is gonna happen. So it doesn't matter if I look like a crazy person because no one's gonna see it except for Elaine and everybody on the internet. So I don't mind if this is like too much highlight. It definitely is. That's okay. I think that is sufficient for my face. I am going to do my brows with this Colourpop clear brow gloss gel. I've used this before. I've said I'm a fan. We can talk while I do this. So anyways, I have foundation in my hair. What I was saying about the Loki show was, I don't know if anyone's watching it, but I like read the most absurd discourse has broken out about it, which was like, as soon as they introduced Sylvie, like spoiler alert if you're not watching the show, but as soon as they introduce Sylvie and they tell you that she's a Loki, I was like, oh, there's gonna be discourse on the internet about whether or not it's problematic to ship the two of them. And I don't ship them, I don't think. Like I like their vibe together, but I don't really have like a sense of like what kind of vibe it is yet. I just think they're fun. Like I like seeing them on screen together. And I think that's enough. Like not everything needs to be about shipping. Like I feel like the internet a lot of the time forgets that there is more to like media consumption than shipping. So I don't really have like any sense of like how I feel about their dynamic other than the fact that I enjoy it. But I was like, as soon as I saw it, I was like, oh, there's gonna be discourse about whether or not it's appropriate to ship them. And people are gonna have all sorts of insane arguments about it. Because it's literally like, I don't know if you guys have seen that meme where it's like, would you fuck your clone? And there's a bunch of different like answers. Like, of course I'd fuck my clone. It's basically like jerking off. There's a bunch of like different answers. Someone's like, ew, no, that's gross. Someone's like, no, it's like fucking your twin, that's wrong. There's a bunch of different like answers, and like people like to meme it by like assigning it to different characters and like different franchises they're in. But this is like the real life version of that, which is like, not real life, but like the low-key in canon MCU version of like, would you fuck your variant? Like what, like ethically is that? What are the ethics of that? And people are already having those like discourse arguments about like, is that like fucking your sibling? Is it like fucking yourself? Is it like fucking your twin? And I don't know, to be honest. I don't have an answer. Like, is it like fucking your twin or your sibling? Because, so the whole thing with variants, for people who don't watch the show, which is mostly my friend Elaine, is that they're versions of you from different timelines. So like theoretically, and they haven't actually fully explained it, so I actually don't know if Sylvie's parents are a different timelines version of Odin and Frigga, who are Loki's parents, but like adopted. So I don't know if like her biological parents are also frost giants, Laufey and his queen, I guess. It's very convoluted. We haven't really delved into that, so I don't know like how much of Sylvie's life is the same as Loki's life. So it's like, do they have the same parents? But like if someone who has the same parents as you from a different timeline, are they your sibling? Are they you? Like, are they your twin? Are they you? Like on paper, like in the canon of the show, it's like they're just alternate versions of each other. Again, does that then become like masturbation? Like, I don't know. I don't have an answer, but it is really, really funny to me that it's become this discourse where people are arguing about whether or not that's problematic, because like it's like most of the things, like when people argue about whether or not something is problematic, right? Also, I don't have an eye primer, so I'm just gonna use that concealer on my eyes to prime them. When people start like debating the ethics of something, right, like in fiction, usually the reason why people are debating whether or not something is ethical in fiction is because of the whole like things depicted in fiction, depending on how they're depicted, can affect people's perceptions in reality, blah, blah. Like basically like fiction affects reality. There are different opinions on like the degree to which fiction affects reality and like how much something depicted fictionally influences people's perceptions of that in real life, etc., etc. There are people way smarter than me that have like spent their whole lives studying this phenomenon, so I'm not gonna get into that whole situation. But so usually the reason why people are like, don't depict this in fiction, because it might, like things that are problematic shouldn't be depicted in fiction, is the argument some people have. Because they're like, it'll influence real life. This is not a scenario that's ever going to happen to anybody. It's a completely made up, variants are not a thing, you know? Like, this is not a real scenario. So it's insanely funny to me that the internet has turned it into discourse over, I don't even think it is really happening. I don't know if people are shipping them. I don't think it's a large majority of people. Like last time I checked, the people were shipping Loki with like Mobius, which, again, I don't particularly ship that either. I think I need a little more than like, they looked at each other and communicated personally to be on board with a ship, but like power to the people if that's what they want. But like, I don't even think that's like a huge phenomenon. Like I don't think Loki Sylvie is really a ship that has like taken off, but it is funny to me that people are like calling it problematic, because it's like, what is the problematic aspect? No one's ever gonna run into their own variant. Like it's not like this is not a real scenario. We're just arguing now for the sake of arguing. Anyways, I don't know why I got into this whole discussion. I need to pick an eyeshadow palette to use. I feel like I should stick to the Malibu Barbie, I think. I'm gonna grab this mellow shade, which is this one right here from the Big Poppy, and just like put that kind of to set down this concealer, because this is not a real eye primer, it's literally just concealer, so I kind of want to set it down with something just to cover my own bases. Anyway, so that's like my absurd little the internet is a funny place rant of the week. Speaking of the Loki show, I'm enjoying it, but I'm also like, the MCU confuses me with the way they write Loki. I'll be really honest with you. Like, I feel like they accidentally wrote a character that had a lot of depth in the first Thor movie, and then they like regretted it. They were like, too many people relate to this little emo boy's issues. we gotta regress that. And they've just been on a mission ever since to like take away all of the depth. And there's like so many things with Loki that I'm like, can you guys please explore this? Like, the fact that he's a frost giant, we like just never looped back to that. We kind of like every once in a while will like hint it to like remind you that we know it happened. So it's not like even that it's been retconned, we just like don't care enough to delve into that any deeper. I guess I just can't seem to decide what Loki's powers are, like what power levels are. I don't mind if they nerf him for the MCU, but like stay consistent. Like if you're gonna nerf him, let him like keep him nerfed. Make up your mind. You can't make him like conveniently be able to lift up a building and then change your mind about it. That's annoying. I am gonna grab the shade Boardwalk from this Malibu Barbie palette and just put that like in my crease. This is not gonna be a particularly insane look because I just have so many things to try. I kind of want to keep it pretty like semi-coherent just because I already have so much going on the rest of my face. I feel like I should come in closer so you guys can see better, but like apologies if you cannot. These are nice. I don't really have complaints about Colourpop's shadows. They're good. I don't have any like issues with them. They're not like the world's best quality, but like for the price, they're really good for like what you're getting. There's a reason I have 8 billion of these palettes. It's because they're good and the themes are cute and they make me happy. And like, if it were up to me, I would beg Colourpop to like diversify some of their palettes just because I feel like they keep releasing the same ones. But I'm also like buying from them. So clearly they're not doing something, like they're not doing anything like terribly awful because I keep coming back for more. So I don't know what I'm saying. The point is these palettes are really good. I'm having a good time. I'm going to grab the shade Follow the Sun, which is like this metallic bright pink in the middle, and just like pile that on my lid. I wish this like shade had a little more base. I feel like it's a lot of glitter and just like not enough base. And I feel like that leads to like absurd amounts of fallout. Like I feel like I can feel the fallout on my face right now, but it's like fun. I'm not mad about it. I don't know how much of that you guys heard before it cut off. But what I was saying was I feel like what made Thor and Loki interesting was the way they contrasted each other, you know? And I feel like Marvel was like, oh, people liked Ragnarok because it was funny. So we have to just make everybody associated with the Thor franchise funny. And like I get the Thor and Loki are brothers, but like they're brothers that have a lot of differences, right? Cool. I'm gonna grab this Vintage Doll shade, which is like a really light pink, and put that maybe on the center of my lid and then maybe also in my inner corner. I don't know yet. Okay, that didn't really do much on the center of my lid. I was hoping it would like make the center pop a little bit more, but it didn't really do that. It's fine. Let's try a different color. Let's try, I'm gonna try Cali Girl. I thought this shade was called Call Girl, and I was like, is that appropriate for a Barbie collab? It's called Cali Girl. I just can't see because I'm not wearing my glasses. We're gonna take Cali Girl and put that in my inner corner and maybe a little on that center part of my lid just to like blend a little bit out. Where's my bright pink? Where's my pink? There we go. And then just like blend that pink back right back in. This is messy. This is not the best makeup I've ever done, but I just got like a little bit overzealous. I'm sorry. And then I think I'm gonna grab Best Coast and just like put that in my like outer corners, just to like deepen it up a bit. And if that doesn't work, I might go into a different shade to do that with. I just want like a little, like a hint of depth, you know, like spare depth, please. I haven't even done my like lower like lash line, but it kind of like the fallout kind of like formed its own lower lash line. So I'm just like leaning into that and like letting the like fallout just become its own thing. So anyways, I have read a lot of weird shit on the internet this week. I don't know why I was telling you guys about like shipping discourse. I just thought it was funny because it was like, there's a lot of shipping discourse where I kind of like, I even if I don't agree with all of it, I kind of get like where it's coming from. But like to argue over like a scenario that like is not real is really funny to me. Because it's like, what, like who are you defending? Like who are you advocating for? Like variants? Those aren't real, you know that, right? Like it was just funny. I think people need to like go outside and touch some grass. That's just my like humble opinion about all of this. And then I'm gonna grab this Let's Go Party shade and just kind of like use that to like blend up into below my eyebrow. Cool, beautiful. And then is there anything from the Lizzie McGuire palette that I would like to try? No, not really. Good enough. Okay, cool. Are there any from this matte color Stix thing that I want to try? Pink. What are the complementary colors to pink? Like a greenish? We're Off. Should I try this We're Off shade? Just for fun. I might regret this. I strongly might regret this, but I'm gonna grab this We're Off shade and just like use it to like line my eye a bit. This isn't meant, I don't think these are meant to be like liners in the traditional sense, but which is why like they're so thick, but that's kind of what I want to use it for, just to see. It's like a minty sort of like blue-green. I'm not mad about it. This doesn't feel like it has like a lot of staying power though, to be honest. So like I wouldn't be surprised if it like faded really fast. I'm not mad about it. It's like a strange choice, but I didn't want to not try any of those colors, you know? Like I got this whole set. I felt like it would be a not useful thing to do with anybody's time if I didn't try like at least one of them. Is there anything else I want to try? I don't want to, like I was gonna try to put these falsies on, but it's so late, it's so sweaty, it's gonna go really poorly for me, so we're not gonna do that. So I do have a Colourpop mascara. I've used it before in a different video and I hated it, so I'm not using that. I'm sorry. They have a new one that I contemplated getting, and then I just was like, I have too many mascaras right now. I want to get through some of them before I buy a new one. So I may try that at some other point, but I just haven't gotten it yet. So I'm just gonna use this Essence Lash Princess mascara. This is like $2.99 at the drugstore. It's very cheap, so I think it was fair game to put in a Colourpop video because it is cheaper than anything they even have on the Colourpop website. So I'm gonna put that on. This is kind of old. And I think I kind of like it almost better old, this mascara, because it's usually really wet and really goopy. And now that it's like dried out a bit, I think it's doing a great job of like separating my lashes and coating them and not being super goopy. And so it's not like leaving black smears on my eyelid or anything, but it is making my eyelashes look really nice. So yeah, $2.99 does a great job. 10 out of 10 would recommend. How are you guys, everybody who's watching this? I hope you're doing well. I hope if you're a hockey fan, you're not too upset about your team being out of the finals. If you're a Tampa Bay fan, know this. I have no love and respect for your team because they scare me down to my core. But if you do repeat this year, congratulations on the double cup. I just really want, like more than I want it for myself as someone who like loves the Montreal Canadiens, I really want Carey Price to win a Stanley Cup because I think he deserves it. Like I genuinely just think he has earned it. He is that good, he deserves one. And I literally like, I'm like, not to be dramatic, but I kind of like I credit my love of hockey combination wise to living in Montreal very briefly, like for like 6 months in 2008, but also so good. Specifically, I would remember being in my middle school library and wanting to read something but not wanting to like find a book. So I just like went over to the magazines that they had on display, and there was like a magazine in 2008. I don't know what magazine it was, but it had Carey Price on the cover because that was his rookie year. And I just sat down and started reading about him. I was like, I don't know who this is, but like something about the cover just like compelled me. And it was like that season for Montreal was like very good. People were like very invested in like the Habs. Like they always are, but like very much that summer. I think we'd done like really well. Like I think we beat like Boston in the second round or something. So people were like super invested in hockey during that season. And I feel like that, like just reading about him specifically, like really like piqued my interest, and then just being in that atmosphere in Montreal like really got me like into it. But it very much was like, had I not seen this magazine with Carey Price on the cover, I probably would not have been as invested. Like he's the first, like besides like I don't know, like Sidney Crosby, you know, like Wayne Gretzky, like Carey Price was like the first hockey player where I was like, I need to learn this guy's name, you know. Anyway, this is also something I've had for a while. It's just like the Colourpop freckle pen. I'm just gonna put some fake freckles on because like fuck it, why not? Sometimes it's just like cute, you know. So like I owe a lot of my love of hockey to Carey Price. I owe a lot of my love of hockey to Carey Price. And even when I didn't like actively care about hockey, I would keep up with Carey Price because I just like, not only do I think he's a wonderful like goalie, I think he's just like such a like wonderful human being. Like those are the like, I don't know him obviously, but just like the impression he gives me based on like my like 12 years of following him, 12, 13, however many years it's been, he gives off the impression of being like a genuinely really wonderful person. And so I just like really want good things for him. And so even when I was not like actively like invested in hockey, I was invested in what was going on in his life. These don't look real at all because the tip of this has like already started to wear down, so it's like really hard to get like small freckles. Like so they look very fake, but I don't mind. I'm not here for a real time, I'm here for a fun time. And the other thing I'm gonna grab, I've never been able to successfully make these pens not look weird, but I'm just gonna like pop on like a dot of like this like star. Boom. That's cute. The stars aren't even because I kind of like impulsively like stab myself with them, but they're fun. So there's my eyes. Okay, I have a metric fuck ton of options for lips. I think the obvious thing is to do this lip duo, the Barbie Dream House lipstick and lippy pencil, and then decide on a gloss or multiple glosses to put on top. So let's do that. We're gonna line our lips with Dream House. So anyways, I just like more than I want it for me, I want, because like presumably like in an ideal world I will be around for several iterations of the Montreal Canadiens, right? Like I've been following them for 2008, like 13 maybe years. And I probably will have several more like iterations of team to follow. So like even if like this isn't their year, there will be other years, hopefully. But like Carey Price only has one iteration, right? Like he's one guy. He's wonderful and he's stellar, but like he's getting older. And so like I genuinely like it's insane to me how much I think about this because it's not my life, but I like genuinely like spend way too much time like being concerned about how much time he has left and how much I want him to win a Stanley Cup before he retires. I need to stop talking because I can't line my lips and talk at the same time. I'm not that talented. It is so hot and I'm not even on the West Coast. If you're on the West Coast, like God, like power to you. Like I am sending you love, prayers, rain ideally. Like I am so sorry. It must be hellish over there. I heard it was like 48 degrees in parts of BC today, which like sounds like torture. Like it sounds like it should be a human rights abuse. I feel like it should be illegal to rent people homes that don't have AC in them in areas where the temperature goes above 5 degrees. Is that dramatic? Perhaps, but people are like, no, 30 degrees. No, like 20, like if it gets hot in the summer, landlord should be required to give you AC. I'm in a basement with a fan and it's not cutting it, and it's worse upstairs. Like I'm so happy I don't live upstairs because it's boiling up there. I'm like, this is such a weird stream of consciousness video. I'm so sorry. If you came here for me to just like tell you how I feel about these products, I'm doing a really bad job. I like these Colourpop lip liners. I've said it before. I also like these lipsticks. A lot of these products, like the blush was new, the foundation was new, but a lot of the other stuff, the like liner thing I used was new, but a lot of the stuff I've like used it in other like colors before, like so the formula isn't that new, which is why I'm not saying too much about it. And this is so pink. I wish this was like a little more pigmented and a little more matte. It's a little splotchy and a little too creamy for me, but I'm not mad about it. I am gonna put gloss on top, so it's not like the lack of matte is really gonna harm me. It just like looks so much less pink like in the tube, right? Like it looks like very My Lips but better in the tube, and then I put it on and it's like straight up pink, which Barbie makes sense, but I wish it was advertised like that. Maybe mixed in a different color to make it a little darker. I'm gonna grab a little bit of this like sweet stuff and just kind of put that on the corners a bit. Almost do like a bit of an ombre, because I don't like the like really stark pink on myself. I think it looks strange. But if there's like a bit of a deeper color to like ease you in, I think it's not so bad. It's a little better. And I know it's not fully blended, but like when I put the gloss on, it'll all blend together. So I have, for gloss, I have a couple options. I have this Bambi gloss, I have this lip oil, this other gloss, and then this clear gloss. I want to use the clear one just because I do want a color to deepen something up a bit. I think I'm gonna grab, maybe I should do lip oil, because I know I like the Colourpop glosses decently enough. I'm gonna grab this lip oil in the shade Local Time and just put that on. Good enough for me. And then I'm just gonna grab this Colourpop All-Star face spray, setting spray, and just like set my face down. Anyways, my point being, I really want Carey Price to win. I feel like I keep starting thoughts and then getting distracted by my makeup and not finishing my thoughts. My thought was, I really want Carey Price to win his Stanley Cup. Because I think he deserves one, you know? Like he's put in the work. He has dragged his team so many times, kicking and screaming to the playoffs. And this time around, it's like he doesn't have to put in all the work. Like he has like a solid team behind him, like that has like done really impressive things that nobody expected out of them. Like I didn't expect it. I don't think anyone did, but they did it. And so like now I feel like it's like, sorry, there's like this hairband has so much makeup on it. It's like this one last final hurdle just to get that man his Stanley Cup, please. If you believe in anything, if you believe in Bart Simpson, if you believe in pizza, if you believe in like literally anything, just like put your belief into something and just like manifest a Carey Price Stanley Cup win, please. I just want to see him hold it and hoist it so badly. Anyway, I think this makeup turned out really cute, like genuinely. I feel like I'm sweating and I talked through it and I didn't pay a whole lot of attention to what I was doing, but I like really like it. Looking closely at my face, I did not blend the bronzer over here very well, but that's like again on me. There were not really any misses from anything I got, to be honest. I think there was a couple things that I need to practice like application on a little bit more, but otherwise I really liked everything, to be honest. Like, genuinely, I really liked everything I tried. I think this makeup looks really good. I'm excited to try the other items that I didn't necessarily have a chance to try. Yeah, I don't know. That was my Colourpop unboxing. I don't think it was that interesting, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you have any questions about any of the products, leave them down below. If you have tried any of these products, tell me your experiences. Did you like them? Did you not? Did you have the same experience as me? Did you have something different happen? Are you planning a Colourpop order soon? And is there anything you are planning on picking up? They just have like a really cute Hello Kitty collection, but I was never like a big Hello Kitty person, so that didn't like super call to me. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna wrap this video because I know it's gonna be really long to edit and I wanna wrap it up. So if you guys like this video, if you could hit the thumbs up button, I'd really appreciate that. If you want to follow me on other social media platforms, you can follow me on Twitter and on Instagram. And if you wanted to check out my channel, I post new videos every Wednesday, so please hit that subscribe button, and I will see you guys all next week. Bye!